Picture this. Your father played for the national team. His name could have opened the doors, made your path easier. But instead of giving an advantage, he did the opposite. He changed your last name, making sure no one would ever connect you to him. If you made it, it would be because you fought for it. And so, you had to fight. At 16, you're alone in Belarus, banned from playing for a year. Too young, FIFA says. So you train in the cold, shoveling snow off a frozen pitch, just to get a touch on the ball. Fast forward, that same kid, once overlooked, once forgotten, is now the first player from Uzbekistan in Premier League history. The youngest Uzbek ever to play in the Champions League. A defender who went from invisible to one of the most exciting young talents in Europe. How did Abdukodir Khusanov go from the shadows to the brightest lights? This is the untold story of rejection, resilience, and his incredible journey to success. Born in 2004 in Tashkent, Uzbekistan, Khusanov is the son of Hikmat Hasimov, a former international footballer for Uzbekistan. However, many don't make the connection. To avoid any talk of favoritism, Hasimov chose to give Abdukodir his grandfather's surname, Khusanov. At 7 years old, Abdukodir joined Bunyodkor's academy, one of Uzbekistan's top football institutions. From the start, he stood out. Instead of training with his own age group, he was moved up to play with boys 2 years older. At first, he dreamed of being a forward, but watching his father defend changed everything. They would sit together for hours, breaking down matches, rewinding key moments, and analyzing positioning. His father would even get up and physically demonstrate defensive movements right in their home. According to Abdukodir, his father taught him everything about professional football and how to correct his mistakes. With Hasimov guiding him, the whole family was deeply involved. Grandparents attending every match, an uncle ensuring he made it to training, and a strong football culture running through the household. Notably, his younger brother, Abdukodir Khusanov, has joined Lens Youth Academy as a striker. A testament to how talent develops in such an environment. For Abdukodir Khusanov, football was never just a hobby, it was an obsession. From an early age, he knew it was his dream, but not everyone believed in him. He played for Bunyodkor until he was 16. As Khusanov himself recalled, he wasn't accepted into the reserve team, likely because they considered him too small for a defender. For many young players, this would be where the dream ends. But for Abdukodir, it was only the beginning. Determined to prove himself, he and his agents found an opportunity abroad, eventually joining Energetik-BGU in Belarus, where he was joined by fellow Uzbek Amirbek Bakev. But this wasn't the European move he had expected. The winters were brutal, the snow was so deep that before training, he and his teammates had to shovel the field just to make it playable. Instead of warming up, he spent hours cleaning snow. Then he go inside, change and hit the gym. He didn't even go home, just stayed in the locker room, caught a quick nap and went straight into the evening training. Meals were whatever he could find lying around, just enough to keep going. Football was his life, yet despite his dedication, FIFA rejected his registration twice. At 16, he was set to play for Energetik-BGU, but FIFA denied permission. He wasn't 18 yet. The explanation was simple: too young. To make things worse, an injury kept him off the pitch for 2 months. As a result, an entire year passed without him playing any matches. It wasn't just about missing games. In football, especially for young players, a year without games can be a major setback, making it hard to develop and progress. But he never thought about quitting. He trained even harder, spending extra hours in the gym, studying games, working on his weaknesses. The club saw his mentality and made sure he was prepared when the moment arrived. Finally, when he turned 18, the ban was lifted and he exploded onto the scene. Khusanov made an immediate impact in his first training session in Minsk. You could see it right away, recalled then Energetik coach Pavel. During drills, the Uzbek defender bombarded him with questions. Why should I run here? Why turn this way? Why position myself like that? It wasn't just talent, it was an obsession with mastering every detail of defending. His coach quickly saw it. Khusanov had an iron character. From his debut, Abdukodir Khusanov made such an impact that he was named to the league's team of the season. He played a key role in helping Energetik secure second place, their highest ever finish. Performances for Uzbekistan's youth team also raised his international profile. The young defender played a vital part in Uzbekistan's triumph at the 2023 Under-20 Asian Cup, which they hosted. The team conceded just 1 goal in 6 matches, securing their first ever title. After his standout performances, many compared his playing style to former Manchester United centre-back Nemanja Vidic. However, those who worked closely with him, especially his coach at Energetik, highlighted his uniqueness. Khusanov wasn't just strong in one area. He had all the qualities of a top defender and executed them at the highest level. He continued to impress at the Under-20 World Cup, helping Uzbekistan reach the knockout stage. That summer, at just 19, he made his senior national team debut and quickly became a regular. During his time at Energetik, interest in Khusanov grew, with clubs from Europe and Asia reaching out frequently. They all wanted to know more about this standout defender. His coach Pavel didn't hesitate to share his thoughts, stating that Khusanov was already the best defender in Belarus league despite his age, and that his potential was immense. Lens recognized his potential and paid 100,000 euros in July 2023 to bring him to France. The start was challenging due to the language barrier, as Khusanov spoke only Uzbek and Russian. To help him communicate with the team, manager Frank Heise gave him a list of key phrases to memorize for match days. After a week, Khusanov passed the test. He quickly adapted, improving steadily, and within months became the first Uzbek player in France's top league. A few months later, he played in the UEFA Champions League against Arsenal, making history as the youngest Uzbek to ever play in a UEFA competition. Khusanov's talent quickly began to gain attention. Videos of his recovery runs went viral in France, showcasing his blistering speed, reaching around 37 km per hour. In the Premier League, only Tottenham's Mickey van de Ven has recorded similar numbers, proving that the young defender is among the fastest in world football. But his game is about more than just pace. The Uzbek defender excels in positioning, reading the game, and timing his challenges. His ability to mark attackers and use his strength to win duels makes him especially effective in tight defensive situations. By the winter break of 2024, Lens were in 7th place in Ligue A with one of the league's strongest defensive records, conceding just a few goals more than league leaders PSG. As his performances continued to impress, Khusanov's name started appearing on the radar of Europe's biggest clubs. In January 2025, Manchester City made their move, signing Khusanov for 40 million euros plus add-ons. With Pep Guardiola's side facing some struggles, they were desperate to rebuild the squad. The young defender, with his impressive performances and immense potential, was the perfect fit. Talented, yet already proven at the highest level. His debut against Chelsea is a game he wants to forget as soon as possible. A mistake he made led to Chelsea's goal. Still, it was a valuable learning opportunity. But after this debut, Abdukodir Khusanov slowly but surely began to showcase his exceptional talent. His first goal for City against Leyton Orient and a huge performance against Tottenham, proving the world that he was already a top defender. His rapid rise didn't go unnoticed. By February, he was voted Manchester City's Player of the Month, a testament to his impact in such a short time. Khusanov's potential is enormous. He is a key figure in Manchester City's new rebuild, and if he lives up to his potential, he could quickly become one of the best defenders in the world. With a player like him, Uzbekistan is closer than ever to qualifying for the first World Cup in 2026. Do you think Khusanov has what it takes to become a world-class defender? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more content like this. Until next time.